When you specifically go out and try to find out if somebody is cheating on somebody you know, when you get that info, what do you do with it? Especially when you find out that he is cheating on whoever it is that you're helping out. So in this case, it was last week, and it was the mother-in-law that gave us a call and said, look, you guys, will you help me out? I am convinced that my son-in-law, because he's cheated in the past, is cheating now on my daughter also. Can you help me out? So we did. We created a fake profile on Snapchat, and we tried to lure him in, and he didn't take the bait at all.
For the record, not a fake profile, real one, my friend.
Yeah.
It's her actual Snapchat. And she tried to send a picture, tried to engage him in conversation, but he wasn't having it, wasn't interested.
So that wasn't good enough for Kristen. She wasn't letting him off the hook. So we did the old segment that we used to do. It's kind of an electronic and email version of War of the Roses, where we send him a fake email that says that he gets a discount on some flowers. Who do you want to send them to? And that's where he slipped up.
He sent them to his wife for Valentine's Day. He also sent them to another woman that was not his wife.
Oops.
Hoping to be hoping to be her Valentine. And then he sent some to his mother.
Okay.
And didn't
A
one
sweet
reply
guy thinking of his mom.
It came from a different email, right?
Every time was a different email.
Okay, so he's hiding emails.
I think he signed it differently too, right? He didn't use his full name.
Yeah, for the one that he sent to the other woman, he just used the first letter of his. I almost spelled it. The first letter of his name.
And the roses. Do you remember the roses that he sent to not his wife, not his mom, but
They were the midnight
the
tulips.
baby breath.
the baby breath? And what he said on that card was something like, "Will you be my Valentine?" or something.
Here we go. So the first one sent to his wife, and it just said, "Happy Valentine's Day, love," his name. And then the second one said, "Can I be your Valentine? You won't be disappointed, ... and just his initial.
So that was to the hussy.
Right.
Be my Valentine, you won't be disappointed. And he got the midnight tulips.
And it sounded like it's a new relationship, right? He's flirting. So Vicky here is the mother-in-law. She got that info. She got what she wanted. So she was going to go to her daughter over the weekend, or was she?
I suggested, since it was her other daughter, so her daughter's sister, that came to her with this information that there had been infidelity in the past, because moms didn't even realize it, that maybe she go to her with this information, since she was the one her sister had confided into to begin with.
All right, mother-in-law.
Let's involve as many people as possible.
Well, what did you end up doing with the info?
You guys are going to kill me, but I didn't call our daughter.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to kill you. I'm shocked. I thought you were going to not walk, but run right to her and say, "This guy." What'd you do with it?
Yeah, well, my husband and I had a long talk, and we decided that we're just going to talk to our son-in-law first.
What?
Huh?
So we told him that we're texting him. We texted him on the weekend, and we said that we're going to have a surprise party for our daughter's birthday, which is next month, and that if he could just stop by on his way home from work.
So he's not going to be expecting this at all. All right, so let's just play this out. So he walks in the door, you sit him down. It's you can feel the tension in the air. He sits down, you sit down, and you say something like, "Look, we know that you're cheating on," I don't know what her name is, "Beth." And he goes, "What are you talking about? Go ahead and explain to me the evidence that you have to him."
Well, we're going to tell him that we had sent him a promotional email about sending flowers, and that we know who he sent the flowers to.
And he's going to go, "What are you even talking about right now?" We're just role playing here, because this is the conversation, the way it's going to go down. And because you're blowing everything up anyway. I mean, and I'm not saying out of proportion. What I'm saying is this relationship is blown up. So now you're saying that I had a hunch that you were cheating. So I had a radio station send you this fake email, and you fell for it.
Yeah,
right?
and now that punk's in your house.
I don't know if we're going to mention the whole radio station and fake email thing.
Okay, so all right, so let's play it out.
We kind of want the credit, though.
Yeah, we're going to send you a T-shirt also.
Tell your friends.
We changed your name. You better change ours.
Yeah, right? So let's go ahead and play it out. He says, "How do you know that? What are you even talking about? What? An email? What?"
You say, "Give me your phone or you're grounded."
Yeah, we're going to tell him about the tulips and about Amber, and that we know what's going on. So I mean, I really wanted to talk to our daughter right away, but my husband was really about giving second chances. He has faith in that, and we love him and we love our daughter, and he seems to think that we can work this out.
I don't understand the intent here. Like, even if you bring it to him and you do get a confession out of him, and then what?
Well, he has to end it and then, treat our daughter right.
Well, what do you mean he has to? Isn't that your daughter's decision? Like, once you find this out, then she's going to decide what to do, right? And you're going to have to explain to your daughter now also that you set up your son-in-law online, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to go over real well. Or will it? Or will she go, hey, thanks for doing that, thanks for protecting me?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I guess, she'll be happy that we did what we did.
No,
Let's play it out.
I don't think there's any happiness to be found.
Let's go
anywhere.
ahead and attack this from every angle before you proceed. 1-855-BERT Show. What do you think?
Yeah, no.
No?
Yeah, no.
So you think she holds on to this info and doesn't tell her
I
at all?
don't think she goes to the husband and talks to him. Like, this is funny. This is where we are, and now I'm going to go back to where I was before.
How dare you.
I said from the very, very beginning that this is meddling to the nth degree, and we shouldn't do it. But once we decided to do it, we were going to go all in, and we did. And
that was you, man.
Yeah, he was on your own.
We're separating ourselves from this whole thing.
Yeah, I don't even think I was here that day.
I told you I felt dirty.
I do believe you asked her if she was a grown woman, and she said yes.
yeah, that happened.
So we did it. So now here we are with this information, and I don't understand the reasoning of sitting him down and presenting him with this information.
They want to watch him sweat.
No, because you're hoping that he just goes right to his wife or your daughter and says, hey, we need to work things out. I want to let you know right now that I've been screwing around on you, right?
Right. And, we're just thinking of our grandkids.
I don't see that happening. I feel like once you get that, he gets that information, he's gonna go to his wife and kind of utilize the fact that y'all went out of y'all way to make this happen. Like he's gonna make that the focal point.
Right.
I just feel like it can get twisted in so many different ways.
But you can't say that their entrapment is what made Amber exist. Like, he was cheating, right? Or something's going on there.
We don't even know. I mean, it certainly seems like it. But if he's a quick thinker and he's a guy,
He'll wiggle his way out of this one.
he's going to come up with something like, that's a coworker. That's my assistant. What are you even talking about?
That you
Or
want
something.
to be your Valentine, you won't disappoint her. What does that mean?
Jennifer, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Good morning. I love you guys.
Thank you. We love you.
I just want to say, thank you. I was in a very similar situation with my marriage, and my mother knew that my ex-husband had sent inappropriate photos to somebody else and didn't tell me. She was trying to protect me, trying to get me, away from the situation. And honestly, I would appreciate any family member that would have defended me or given me a heads up to avoid turmoil in the future. So,
All right. So
I really think she's in the right place.
So speak directly to Vicky. You say, do it exactly how she has it planned right now. Get her husband, sit the dude down.
Yeah, completely confront them. At least give the daughter a heads up and maybe let the daughter do it, but definitely make it known what she found out.
Okay, that's very different than what Vicky is planning on doing. You're saying go to the daughter and tell her and let her work it out.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely give the daughter a heads up because ultimately it's the daughter's decision. So even if the daughter were to forgive her, maybe the mother doesn't. It's ultimately the daughter's decision.
Okay.
It's such
Thank
a
you.
mess. The whole thing's just a mess.
You're making more of a mess out of the mess by going to the son. You need to just go straight to your daughter.
I think it does make a bigger mess.
It does.
Sarah, you're on the Bert Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
What you got? What kind of advice here for Vicky?
All right, Vicky. So I'm 5 days into going through a divorce with my husband and found out he was cheating on me a few months ago. If my parents would have found this information out and came to me directly with this, that's one thing. But going to the husband, I think you're doing this wrong. I mean, they loved my husband, and finding out an affair is something that you can't predict how she's going to feel. And regardless that you love him at the moment, doesn't mean they're going to work it through.
So your straight advice to Vicky is to do what?
My straight advice is go straight to her daughter and let her daughter sort out her feelings and decide, because it's going to be a roller coaster. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mo. Last piece of advice. What does Vicky do, mother-in-law?
At this point, I think you got what you were looking for. Now you take this information straight to your daughter. No reason to make more of a mess out of what's already a mess by going to the son-in-law.
Davi.
Could she not be a part of it at all and just like print out all the emails and send them to her anonymously in the mail? And then just be there for moral support? I'm sorry. Like, you have busted this up so bad. It's beefed. You beefed it.
All I ask is whenever you do relay this to whomever you relay it to, keep us out of it.
That's brave. All right, Vicky, please let us know how you handle it. I'd love to talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
The Bert Show.